I always break a nail opening this thing. I think it shook up. I got my Focus Fuel. And I don't always make it in this thing. I actually make it in my clear glass. I have a pharmacy tumbler that I had got from a Sideline Sister. And then I have like little Paris Hilton tumblers that are super freaking cute I got from Christmas. And I usually put them in there, but today we did it in here. We're going to talk about the Hero product. And what am I holding right here is my Focus Fuel. I went to ChatGPT. I watched one of the Zooms. If you're not on the Zooms, you definitely get inspired. I got inspired during one of the Zooms from Jen talking, and she was talking about turning, I think Jen and Amber both said it, was talking about turning, like creating your own little drink and putting your name to it. And I said, perfect, because, I like to do those dancing reels, dancing TikToks. So I said, this is a perfect opportunity to go ahead and create my own drink and make it while I'm doing my little dance thing. So I have attempted like the bathroom dancing, bathroom doing things and cleaning. That was a little more harder for me. But maybe it was also because I wasn't in the right headspace. Like mentally, I wasn't able to focus, and the kids were bothering me, and I was getting all discombobulated and everything. But making these, I can make this drink and create my own. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked it, like, this is what my drink, this is the products in my drink. Tell me what each product actually does, okay, what it helps you with. And then I asked ChatGPT, help me figure out a name for my drink. And it gave me like 20 different names to like put, like, and I didn't like not one of them, okay? And a lot of the times I've done this in the past. I did this with my my team group, Magnetic Magic. I've done it with them, with that group. I've done it with my groups in the past and everything. I always went to ChatGPT and asked. And a lot of the times when I do that, I don't like the names that it gives me. So I'll mix them. I've even done that with my personal Facebook groups. I like take one name from one list and one name from the other list, and I mix them. I'll get into this a little bit later, but I put it into the wish list. But if you go to the wish list, the link, sometimes I post it in my stories, is way more products than what's actually in the drink. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But I've done this with like so many different things. The groups, my drink, my team group, team name, everything like that. So I don't like the name that they give. So I mix it up. And I was like, because it was giving me like a focused mom drink or this and that. And I was like, I don't like that. I mean, okay, but it's more of like a focus, like it's fuel for your body. So I went with Focus Fuel. And I've been using it ever since. I started off on TikTok using it like all the time because people seem to love those videos. They love to see you moving and dancing and all that stuff. ChatGPT is free for the ones that aren't familiar with it. You can go in there, and it's an app and a website, okay? So you can download the app. Like I have the app on my phone. I talk to it every day. Do I have it a name? I did. Do I remember its name? No. Sometimes it's a girl, sometimes it's a boy. I feel like when it wants to argue with me, because my ChatGPT likes to argue with me. It likes to tell me that I'm wrong. It likes to tell me, no, let's not say that. Let's not do that. Let's not post that. I'm like, why not? Well, it's touching me. Might be the fly. Okay. So, it also might be my hair. But, like, when it likes to argue with me, I'm like, okay, so it's a man that day. Okay, so it's not like my bestie or nothing like that because it's arguing with me. My bestie wouldn't argue with me. It would tell me like, yeah, I love that, But I talk to ChatGPT every day, so I have the app on my phone. But it's also a website. I actually did not know this. It was a website until my son came home from school and was like, here, let me plug this, see if this answer is correct in ChatGPT. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's on his computer, on his Chromebook from school. And, yeah, that's when I found out it was a website. Like, I didn't know that. Duh. But, so, going to ChatGPT, and put in the list of products that you have. Ask it what each product actually does for your body, or what it does, period. And then ask it to give you a name for your bundle. That's what I've done. So I don't have one hero product. My one hero product is my Focus Fuel, because I promote this every single day in some form or fashion. I am talking about it. Even now, I just put it on my header, Focus Fuel, up there in my Facebook profile cover. I got the Focus Fuel up there. And I took a picture of all the products together, and I took a picture and I put the picture up there so you see the products. Some people might not be able to see exactly what it says up there, but that's okay, because that's when they're going to come to me and be like, what is that Focus Fuel you're talking about? What's that bundle you're talking about? I can't read the picture. What's that say? You know what I'm saying? And that's when the conversation gets started. So I've actually had quite a few people on Instagram and TikTok ask me about my Focus Fuel, or even just compliment and say, you know, that looks delicious, that looks fun, blah, blah, whatever they say, you know. So I was, if you're on one of the Zooms, I can't remember, I think it was Friday Zoom, I don't know for sure. But I take, it's about 4 products, the L-carnitine, Alo Glow, creatine, and pre-workout. And sometimes I put in I don't put it in the drink, I do the squirt. If you see my reels, my TikToks, you'll see I do the squirt, the vitamin D squirt up under the tongue, like in between, like as I'm making my drink. So in between the video. Not sure what you mean by the hero product, or like you want to pick 4 or 5 different products. That's where I'm going to ask you, what's the first thing you grab? What's the first thing you grab? The very first product that you grab, the very first, I'm going to say product, because it could be a supplement, it could be a skincare, it could be a hair care, it could be makeup, beauty, you know, whatever, self-care. What's the very first product you grab? That is your hero product. And if you're asking why I asked it like that, because that's the one thing you're using every single day. Rain or shine, sleet or snow, electricity or no electricity, that's the one thing that you're using every single day, is you're grabbing that one product. That first product that you grabbed, that's the first thing that you're using. That's the one thing that you're using every single day. That's your hero product. That's what you should be shouting from the rooftops, from the mountaintops. That's the thing that you should be writing a blimp going across the sky. That's what you should be shouting about. That one product. Now, again, I use my Focus Fuel. And I honestly feel like I've only tried 3 of them. Well, I mean, I've tried the old ones. But, well, I haven't tried banana, because I don't like banana flavored anything. I like bananas. And I like banana bread and banana muffins and things like that. But I don't like anything other than that. Anything like, yeah, banana shakes, tried them, don't like them. But I've tried, of course, the chocolate. I haven't had the caramel one. That's the one I don't think I've had. With the Alo Glow religiously, then with the L-carnitine, and then I started mixing the 2. And I would take them straight, though. I wouldn't mix them in, like, water or nothing like that, because I was just like, I mean, they work really, that you get the most benefit on an empty stomach straight. So that's what I've always done. And then right here, that's the first thing that you grab. The Restore, isn't that for sleep? Doesn't Restore help you for sleep? You grabbing that in the morning? Let me know if it's not making you sleepy, because I'll drink it during the day too.